I'm Marina Zealy, the creator of Lefevre's TV, and this has been my story about the time that I went to a hotel room and got injected with illegal silicone. I guess I'll start in the beginning. I started my transition illegally in 96, 97. At this point in time, I tried to go the surgical route for my breast augmentation when I was 20 or 21, and I went to a very well-known, prestigious plastic surgeon in Greensboro, who I will not mention, but I made it through the consultation, all of that, and they began to ask me questions about feminine health that don't really apply to me, and it was at that moment that I informed them that I was transgendered, and my first experience with a consultation for a plastic surgeon was basically a doctor telling me that, wasn't even telling me, I felt like they couldn't get me out of that office quick enough. For a lot of girls my age and older, the methods for transition were really archaic. And whether you were a pageant queen or a ballroom queen or a club scene queen or any of those subsectors, freeform silicone injections were the way to go. And most of my face and my body are a product of these freeform silicone injections. The whole purpose of doing this was that it was very affordable and it was very cheap. I ended up doing this, I think, a total of 4 or 5 times for my breast specifically. And the last time that I went, I feel like I almost died. And so I never went again after that. And I can't begin to tell you how excruciatingly painful the whole process was, because as I've stated, you're not asleep for it. That being said, I went through all of this just to be comfortable in my own skin. And what I'm about to tell you will probably sound crazy. I don't regret those decisions, because even with the deformities that I have now, the work, the black market, illegal silicone work that I've had done has made living in this body more bearable than if I had not had it done. Times have definitely changed, and I do have to give a special shout out to Concierge in Charlotte. They specifically work with trans people here in North Carolina, and they're the first place I've ever seen dedicated to transgender people in my state. And they were one of the first people I contacted for help, and they were very transparent in the fact that they are not able to help with this type of procedure, which specifically is silicone granuloma removal. Over time, that silicone can migrate, it can harden, a lot of things can happen, and all of those things have happened to me, particularly in my left breast. Fortunately for me, I have been following the work of Dr. Lazaro Cardenas out of Guadalajara, Mexico for quite some time. Removing freeform silicone is very common where he is from, and he is well versed in not only removing this but also reconstructing it. I have not only decided but also been accepted and approved by Dr. Cardenas and his team to remove all of the freeform silicone in my breast and do a reconstruction of my breast with silicone gel implants. The method he'll be using to remove the silicone granulomas is called resectioning, which basically means that he cuts open the affected area and removes as much of the injected silicone as possible, and then he'll be reconstructing the area of my breast. I want to document this entire process and procedure. From right now, the inception, the idea, the truth, the honesty, to all the way to getting put under and doing the procedure. I want to document all of this and create a miniseries or a full-on documentary. And if you believe in this project, then please share this video, like the video, and if you feel inclined to do so, please donate to the GoFundMe and this project. This is all new and happening very fast and in the very beginning stages of things, and I'm sure it will evolve over time, but I want to work for every dollar I'm gifted, and I want this experience to mean something and to stand for something, to help my sisters.